So remember from the last video that I had this thing with the sauce packet? Yeah, so I hate it. It makes this is a specific size, right? This obviously because of the rubber, silicone, whatever it is it's using, it takes up a lot of space. So when I put my Arizona tea in here, because I love drinking Arizona tea, I'm like addicted to the stuff. It just doesn't fit. So don't need that. I'm just gonna stay with the original stuff. But like everything else, absolutely awesome. I love it. Hate that. But anyway, it's raining, and I figured let's get all weather floor mats, because I live in a winter state and it's gonna start snowing pretty soon, and I'm probably gonna wanna make sure that the snow doesn't make the car gross on the inside. So let's put that on and see how it looks. Okay, so the floor mats that I got, I don't remember the brand name. I'll be sure to put it in the description, but the reason I got them is because it's only $100, and it comes with the all-weather mats for like literally everything. For the frunk, for the trunk, front seats, back seats, like everything. So I figured let's put it in and see how much better the car is now. Okay, so these are all the mats that you get for $100. Now, when you look at them, you realize there's a reason it's $100. It's very thin, but realistically, you don't need heavy-duty mats for this, because you're just like, it's just meant to make your carpets not dirty. I went pumpkin picking and apple picking already since I've had the car, and it's gotten a little dirty. So I don't know, I'm not really gonna worry about cleaning it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the other mats. All right, so I put the trunk one in, and as you can see, it's a little not fully seated. I'm sure that's why you would pay premium to get the Tesla version one, because it's like perfectly molded to the vehicle. But again, for only $100, what you're getting, you get what you pay for, right? I just want to be able to protect the carpeting, you know, resale value and whatnot. This has these little cutouts or indents on the top, so that when you lift up that bottom cover, you get like another cover underneath, and it folds pretty nicely. I'm sure that's why it does this, but hopefully with like some heat or some time, some wear and tear, it'll sit down properly. Let's move on to the front now and see how those look. Okay, in the back seat, don't mind the Pokemon onesies. That's normal. Everybody has Pokemon onesies. Again, a little dirty, because I mean, we use the car, so it's gonna get dirty, but let's put in the flooring and see how that ends up looking. Hey, so here's something cool. The bottom of these mats has like the hard side of the Velcro on it. I'm sure that's to keep it from slipping on the carpeting there, and that's kind of cool, because I saw this on the top and I was like, I've seen older vehicles that have that, and that's usually like a hook or something that keeps them holding in, but there's no hook here, so how is it going to stay in? I'm sure that's what that's for. Anyway, let's slip this in and see how it fits. And again, doing this one-handed, so don't judge poor ankles, I guess. All right, pretty cool. There's I didn't realize how deep this thing goes underneath the center console. It's actually like surprisingly deep. I didn't even bother checking like how foot space is. Oh man, that was difficult. Okay, so I'm not super tall. I am 5'10", and the seat is pushed back a little bit because it's in easy entry mode, so I always have it pulled all the way back just so that I can get out easily, but foot space, kind of good. Now in the center, it's actually surprising, like my entire, there's so much squeaking going on now, but my feet fit comfortably. And I'd say, like, if I had to go on a road trip, although I don't like sitting in the center, head space is fine and seat space is okay. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but at least it looks nice. Let's just get this in here real quick, see how it looks. Just slide her in there. Make sure that that's actually attaching. Okay. And it's got like a slight T shape, or I guess V shape, but it looks better. I feel like I have to like hit those so that it actually catches. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. All right, passenger side now. Same thing, just kind of hit them in there so that it stays. There we go. Nice and secure. This line almost goes in with like the door sill all the way. So that's how I know it's straight. One more to go. Okay, let's open up the power frunk again. God, I love that. And I mean, this doesn't really need the liner, but I figured for $100 it just came with everything, so why not just plop that in there. Sits pretty nice. Put stuff back in there and we're set. I'd say install is about as easy as the pistons that we did, which by the way, I've had these for a few weeks now, and closing it has gotten much easier to do one-handed, and it still opens up fine when I close it. I haven't noticed any issues with it. Still no gapping on the sides, nothing that I'm really concerned about. So that's still doing pretty good a few weeks later. And overall, like, the seats look fine. Or not the seats, the liners look fine. Look very, very nice, very proper, very demure. I apologize for what I just said, and I promise I will never say it again. This one is probably the worst one of them all because these flaps and everything don't stay still. But then again, I don't use the trunk that often. The frunk is really all I need. So very cool, very nice. Again, I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Is it better than the OEM liners? I don't know. Is it worth it for $100? I think so. Later.